Today's tutorial is going to be a kettlebell and a dumbbell class that I do on Wednesdays. Now, this is for the month of September. I'm going to try and stick to this workout, obviously alternating with different clients, but as a group class, this is the goal. What we're going to do is we're going to start off with kettlebell exercises. We have 4 kettlebell exercises, and then we're going to move on to dumbbell exercises. And the goal is to try and do 4 sets, 15 reps. Now, again, depending on what group of clients I have on that day, I might change it. We might drop it down to 12 reps instead of 15 reps. So you have to be aware of what individuals that you have in the class. Or it could be a case where the goal is 15, but certain clients, they can just bring it up to 12. And if they need to rest, they need to rest. If they can push on, they push on. Okay, so starting off, first of all, I'm going to demonstrate each exercise just one time because I don't want to do the whole workout. I don't have time to do the 4 sets. The video is going to go on for too long and people just have too much short attention span nowadays. So yeah, so starting off, we're going to start with sumo squats. So way to do sumo squats, just demonstrating first, is try and get your legs as wide as possible. Pick up the kettlebell, obviously using your knees, keeping your back straight, keeping the core engaged, chest out, deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeezing the glutes as you're coming up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Excellent. Now with that exercise, with every exercise actually, the slower you go, the more effective it's going to be to your muscles. So again, try and go as slow as possible. Obviously, I'm trying to make this video as short as possible, so that's why I was going a little bit fast there. But if you're doing this on your own, especially, try and go as slow as possible. You feel more pain, but no pain, no gain, okay? The next exercise we're going to go into is kettlebell swings. And this exercise is all about using your hips and keeping that core engaged the whole time you're doing this, okay? And just your breathing. That's one thing people forget, is the fucking breathing. It's crazy. Okay, ready? Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Woo! Now, when you're doing that exercise, kettlebell swings, one thing that I see a lot with the clients is they grip onto the kettlebell very tight so they don't have that loose movement. You don't need to grip onto it too tight. Just make sure you have it. You're not going to let it go. And swing, try not to go over your shoulders. Don't try to overextend. You're going to if it's too heavy, you're going to end up messing up your shoulders. Okay? And when you're coming up, squeeze that glute when you're up here. So squeeze really tight. So that's the first 2. Moving on to the third one, which is going to be uprights. This is a shoulder exercise. Grab your kettlebell, keep that back straight, core engaged, chest up, neck up, okay? And you're just bringing the kettlebell down up to your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Already I'm feeling my shoulders absolutely stinging just by doing one set. Once again, if you're a beginner, try and go to 12. Also, I'm using 10 kg kettlebell and I'm using 10 kg dumbbells. You don't have to go that heavy, especially the fact that you're doing those many reps you can go much lighter. So you can go with 5 kg kettlebell starting off, and those with 5 kg or 4 kg dumbbells. The next exercise we're going to go into is one-arm press. So you can do this with a kettlebell or dumbbell. Okay, so what we're doing is when you're doing with a kettlebell, you want to go under grip. So you go under, lift up to your shoulder, and press. Keep that core engaged once again. Okay, 1. Just alternating arms. 2, 3. I'm using my knees to go down. 4. If you remember your manual handling, it's all about using your knees instead of your back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, that's the 4th exercise. Now this is when we're gonna let the kettlebell, put the kettlebell behind us. So you're gonna do four sets of each exercise, and then move on to 4 sets of each dumbbell exercise. Okay? Okay, so we took 1 minute break. After 1 minute break, we go straight onto the dumbbells now. Again, I'm using 10 kgs. You can go lighter. You should go lighter, especially if you're beginning. Especially if you're training by yourself. Especially if you're training at home. Start light and slowly build yourself up. Okay, we're gonna start with IDLs. Chest up. Try and face forward so that you don't cave your back in. So the way I do it is chest up once again. Legs shoulder width apart. Keep the core engaged. Slowly down. Once I feel it down hamstrings, I come back up, squeeze the glutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Whew. I'm feeling that all over my body now at this point because I've pretty much covered the whole body. Let me just get my breath back. So 15 of those. Again, we're gonna repeat that 4 times before you move on to deadlifts. Now, a lot of people think when they're doing deadlift, they need to use a barbell. If you're at home, you're chilling at home, you don't have a space to have a dumbbell, to have a barbell in your house. You can use 2 dumbbells or you can use 2 kettlebells to do deadlifts, okay? So the way how I use my dumbbells to do deadlifts, what I do is I keep my legs close together, have them pointing out, have the dumbbells pointing out slightly, keep the chest up, and I'm gonna use my knees a lot, okay? Keeping that hip, making sure that I'm not using my back, okay? Because the worst injury you can have is a back injury. So chest up, breathe in, okay, 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going all the way down. 9. The dumbbells are touching the ground. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Wow. Okay. So we go from there and we move back to the arms. So we're gonna do shoulder presses. The way we're gonna do it is we're gonna start with left arm. We're gonna go for, instead of 15, because my shoulder's already hurting me, I'm gonna do 12s instead. So I'm gonna do 12 here, and then 12 together. Okay, ready? Start with the left side first. 3, 2, 1. You're starting off with a dumbbell on your shoulder, pressing straight up and bring it back to the shoulder. Okay, so extend all the way up and back to the shoulder. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, the left arm, the left side is always the weak side. If you're left-handed, not too bad, but if you're right-handed, your left side is always gonna be weaker than the right side. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, sorry. 11 and 12. Lost my thoughts there for a second. So that's left and right. And now, to really feel it, we're gonna do it together for 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Jesus. I'm not even gonna lie. If I was here on my own, if this camera wasn't on, there's no way in hell I'd be using 10 kgs to do 4 sets of those. I'll be using 6 kgs or max 8 kgs. But the camera's on, you have to flex, innit? Okay, so the next one is going to be chest press. So now this gives me time to lie on my back and rest pretty much. This is mainly if a lot of people, especially lads, young lads that don't have bench at home, you can just go on the floor. Go on the floor. If you have dumbbells, go on the floor and use the ground. I know you can't extend your arms too far down because of the floor, but look, you have to work with what you have, okay? Starting here. If it's heavy, which it shouldn't be, kick back, elbows on the ground, and you're bringing it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Excellent. Now, the last exercise we're going to do is sit-ups. Now, for some people that can't do sit-ups, there's different ways of doing it. For this particular workout, we're going to use a dumbbell again. Now, you want to use a very light one. This is solely just to help you, to give you that momentum, okay? So some people struggle coming up. So you want to use this as lightweight, just to give you a hand lifting up, okay? And we're gonna go for 15. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. That's the full workout. Wow. When you're doing the sit-ups there in the end and you're using a dumbbell, you will feel in your arms also, because you're keeping your arms straight the whole time you're doing that exercise. So again, try and go for 15 reps, 4 sets for each exercise. Try and do this twice a week. It's a full body workout, so if you do this 3 times a week, you'll gain over 1,000 steps a day. You're looking after your diet. If you're trying to lose weight, go on calorie deficit. If you're trying to gain weight, go on calorie surplus. And the difference, you will see the difference in your body. Okay? But consistency is key. Let's go, champs.